Welcome to Alaska Migrant Education Program video training series. In this video, I'll show you how to review an annual recertification of No New Moves, or ARC, in the Alaska Migrant Web System. While both recruiters and records managers can create ARCs, only records managers can review and then either approve or reject them. A separate video details how to create an ARC in the web system. Any student information displayed in this video is fictitious. Records managers are responsible for reviewing all ARCs for their district and ensuring that the data transmitted to MIS 2000 through the Alaska Migrant Web System is up to date and accurate. This includes ensuring that only appropriate children are being recertified on the ARC and that all information listed on the ARC is correct. Please note that ARC certifications are now being collected electronically through the Alaska Migrant Web System. Due to this update, ARCs from school year 2021-22 and newer do not need to be retained by the district. ARCs from school year 2020-21 and older must still be retained by the district for the required retention period. Refer to the Records Manager Guide for more information on TitleI-C records retention requirements. After signing in to the Alaska Migrant Web System at ak.msedd.com and agreeing to the assurances page, you'll find yourself in the Home tab. If you have ARCs, also known as COE recertifications, waiting for your review, you will see a blue alert message at the top of the screen that reads, "There are COE recertifications that need your attention." To find ARCs to review, click on the COE Research tab. Select Mine in the upper left corner. This will list all ARCs that are currently owned by you or are ready for you to take ownership of. Note that some ARCs may have blank fields under the owner column. This means that these ARCs have been submitted to the records manager level and are ready to be reviewed. To do that, you must take ownership of the ARC first. Locate the COE ID that you would like to review and click on it. On the top left of the screen, click on the Take Ownership button. You will now be able to make edits to the ARC before approving. Carefully review all information listed on the ARC. Verify the grade and school name information are correct and that any school name comments, if required, are provided. If you need to make any changes to a child, click on the Edit button at the far right of that child's line. Edit any information as necessary, and click Update at the bottom of the child's box. If a child did not have an Alaska Student ID when they were previously recruited on a COE, but are now enrolled in an Alaska public school, the user will be required to provide the student's Alaska Student ID. To add the Alaska Student ID to a child, click on the Edit button in the far right column of the desired child's row. In the Student ID field, remove the MIS 2000 generated ID and enter the student's Alaska Student ID. Once the ID has been entered, click Update at the bottom of the child's box, and then select Save Changes at the upper right corner of the screen. If, after reviewing the ARC, you determine that it needs to be rejected back to the recruiter, click on the Reject Recertification button. You'll be asked to confirm your rejection. Click OK to confirm. Note that it will often be quicker and easier for the records manager to make any corrections to information entered into the web system, so it is unlikely that you will use the Reject Recertification option. If, after reviewing the ARC, you determine that the ARC should be deleted, for instance, if the children listed are no longer living in the district, you can delete the ARC by clicking the Delete Recertification button in the upper corner of the screen. You'll be asked to confirm the deletion. Click OK to confirm. If you simply need to remove some, but not all of the children listed, click the Edit button at the far right side of the child's line and change his or her recertified status to N. If all information on the ARC looks good, go to the Eligibility Data Certification Language section and click the Reviewer Certification checkbox. Checking the Reviewer Certification box will add a comment to the MIS 2000 School History line for any child who is recertified once the ARC is approved. Next, click the Approve button in the upper left corner of the screen. You will be asked to confirm the recertification. If you are sure that the ARC should be approved, click OK. The children recertified with a Y are now certified for the school year and will have a new enrollment in MIS 2000. Approving ARCs in the web system do not need Migrant Education Office approval. If you'd like to find an approved ARC, go to the Home tab and click on the COE sub-tab. Search for the most recently approved COE. A separate video details how to search for COEs. When the desired COE is found, hover your mouse over the three-line hamburger menu in the far right column of the selected COE's line. Select View COE. When the COE opens, click on the Print Most Recent Recertification button in the top left corner of the screen. This will download a PDF version of the ARC. You can now view, print, or save the ARC. Be sure to securely save any copies of the ARC you print or save to your district network. Remember to sign up the web system when you are finished working. Thank you for the work you do to support Alaska's migratory children and youth. For more information and resources about the Alaska Migrant Education Program, visit our webpage at education.alaska.gov/esea/Title I-C, and remember, you can always find detailed information in our manual. You can connect with the Alaska Department of Education and Early Development through our website and on social media at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Flickr, YouTube, and Vimeo.